for me since I'm down with you. Ooh. It's not gonna work for you. Nobody can equal me. Come on. I'm gonna catch the rhythm while she push up against me. Ooh, she tipsy.
Back it up, 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 back it up.
Baby gon' work your mind. Baby gon' work your mind. Work your body. Baby gon' work your. Baby gon' work your mind. Baby gon' work your mind. Baby gon' work your mind. Baby gon' work your. Baby gon' work your. Baby gon' work your mind. Baby gon' work your. Baby gon' work your. Baby gon' work your. Told up, where we gon' work yo, work yo, where we gon' work yo, where we gon' work yo, where we gon' work yo, baby gon' work your mind, baby gon' work your mind, baby gon' work your mind, baby gon' work your, baby gon' work your, baby gon' work your mind, baby gon' work your, told up,
back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Get up, back it 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 up.
told up.
Hello, America. This is NJCUBANO, aka Gabe, as you guys may all know. I'm glad to have you here tonight with me. This is not the formal meeting that we have as usual. It's not the every Thursday Gears of War GowRosterMania show hosted by probably the best host in the world, in the game, in esports, in life, NJCUBANO. And it happens to be me, but forget about that for now. Tonight, guys, I'm here on a special occasion. I want to talk to you guys, and I'm talking about everybody that's going to be watching this video, not necessarily live, but obviously through my pre-recording that I put up on YouTube after the show. But I wanted to talk to you guys about the new tweet that went out today from eSportsGears themselves. And they're now making it publicly known they are now looking for new talent. Now, we all know that NJCUBANO, myself, has been working really hard on my show personally, regardless of anything outside, but working on the show specifically to be put on the main show. Now, obviously there's a little bit more to it. There's a lot more factors that go into getting on the big show. Granted, I'm already on the big show, but I want to get onto another big show. And tonight I'm starting my campaign as the Make Gears Great Again campaign of 2018, and your leading candidate, NJCUBANO himself. And I'm here to tell you guys why I should be voted into the Gears casting family, or whatever nonsense you want to call it. I don't really care. I'm just here to advocate for myself and give you guys my personal reasons why I should be there. Now, for all the loyal fans, the friends, the family, you know, you name it, you guys all been here day in and day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, and you see what I bring to the table. I not only bring the excitement and the electrifying intensity each and every week with my show, but I bring you guys facts. And I'm not talking about FACTS facts. I'm talking about FAX facts. We're going to get a little bit down and dirty with our lingo. You know, we're not going to be as professional as usual, because we all know that Gears of War thrives off of that ratchetness at times, you know, not always. You know, we can be professional, but we could also have fun. You want to be able to be different, and you want to be able to separate yourselves from the usual. Because the usual at a point in time in life gets old, gets boring. And that's not what I'm about. I'm about the excitement. I'm about making a difference. I'm about making Gears great again. Hashtag YOLO. Imagine? No. But seriously, guys, back to what I was on. eSportsGears goes ahead and puts out a public tweet today about them looking for talent. Now, for everybody that doesn't know, I did happen to email one of the staff members, and I know he's going to see this, so I mean no malintent or malicious by doing this, and I don't ever give out names, but I did email one of the staff members of eSportsGears, and I got the response that I didn't necessarily think I would get. It was a little bit confusing, to say the least, and it didn't really clarify anything that came to my mind. And now, a couple of days later, now we get this tweet publicly saying that now they're looking for new talent. So that throws me off even more. And for you guys that know me, and for you guys that know me personally, know the way I operate. And right now, in time, it's not necessarily where I want to be mentally in regards to the situation that's going on. But this is why I'm here, to give you guys the state of the esports address from myself, NJCUBANO. And again, all my opinions, everything I say on the show is mine and mine alone. I don't operate with anybody. I don't speak for any organization, sponsors, players, whatever it is. Whatever you guys hear on the show, it comes straight from me, the raw NJCUBANO. I mean, the guy who started Raw Talent. There's a reason why I called my team Raw Talent, because I bring that rawness to the game. Now, I know it's not the usual topic board that you guys expect. We're not talking about intel. We're not talking about who dropped who, who's going where. You know, we're not talking about who's under contract, who's not under contract. We're not talking about Optic. We're not talking about Echo Fox. But we're talking about something more important than that all. We're talking about the talent that you guys see on stage each and every event, and the people that you hear and you see, like I said already, for the most part, when you're watching the show. twitch.tv/Gears of War, you know, or live.gearsofwar.com. These are the people you see on the screen, I would say at least 50% or more each and every event. You know, these guys play a very important role in the game. They play a very important role in production. And that's not to downplay anybody from behind the scenes. One of my good friends, Andrew, works for MLG, and he works behind the scenes. And I'll tell you one thing, without those guys, especially for MLG, UGC, Esports Open Tour, MES, you know, Elite Team Gaming, all those guys, the production team are a very important role in regards to production, an important role in regards to making it a bigger show. And that's why I always give credit where credit is due, and those guys deserve it all. But I personally speak for myself that I obviously am not working behind the scenes. I've never been a behind the scenes guy. I always have to be the show. The people that know me personally, I love the spotlight. I'll be honest, I do. I love the spotlight. If you guys don't know by now, you obviously haven't been following my esports career or don't know me that well. I love the spotlight. I love the attention. I love the excitement. I love to be entertaining because I know for myself, my personality, I don't watch things, I don't give things the time of day unless they're one, important to me, or two, they're funny to me, three, I genuinely care to know. And I think that's kind of what I bring to the table. For somebody that necessarily doesn't watch Gears of War or doesn't watch esports or doesn't necessarily know what's going on the screen gameplay wise, you know, we can't expect the normal everyday Twitch viewer to know exactly what is going on. And I made a great point tonight on the Payday GG live stream. They had me as a guest. Shout out to them. I appreciate that. But they made a very good point, is that social media does a very good job of promoting streams, promoting events, promoting games. And if you think about it, you go onto Facebook, you go onto Twitter, you go onto Instagram, you go onto Snapchat, and those are all outlets to be able to promote yourself, promote the company you work for. And that's also why they play a very important role into who you are as a person. And as you guys all know, I'm very, very opinionated. And I say what I want when I want within boundaries. And obviously right now I am an entrepreneur, for what I could say. This is my own podcast. I do what I want. I have no staff members. It's just me and me alone. And sometimes that's good. And sometimes that's bad. Because even the strongest person needs help. There's always somebody behind them telling them what to do, giving them advice and helping them out. And I think everybody needs somebody like that in their life. And right now, I don't necessarily think I need it. But if that's what I need to say to get onto the big show, and for the friends and family that watch us, for everybody that's watching this across the world, all these nations, all these different countries, you guys know NJCUBANO. I'm already a name inside the esports world. Everybody knows me. I know how to network. I'm a good talker. People that know me personally love me. I'm never here to hurt you. I'll help you any way I can possible. And sometimes I feel like that gets mixed up with all the BS and the nonsense that goes on behind the scenes in Gears of War. And I'm given a bad reputation, not by the players, not by the fans, not by the family, not by the friends, but sometimes by the people that are working it themselves. And this is also for them, regardless if I get put on the show or not. I still wanted to do this because I want to be able to tell each and everybody, you know, watching this, MLG, UGC, doesn't matter, any company, when you guys hire me, you not only get the entertainment, but you get somebody who's going to be 110% dedicated to you. And I am an extremely hard worker and a great entertainer. I mean, let's face it. And I hold that title to this day. I don't care what anybody has to say. But I was probably the #1 bad boy when it came to Gears of War. I don't see anybody that's replaced me since I stopped competing at all. Nobody touches me. But I was, 1, the most entertaining player, probably still am, and I don't even play. 2, the loudest mouth. 3, I always spit facts. I'm not into this whole speaking nonsense and giving out rumors and whatnot. And if I do, I state it. I state that they're rumors. I state that they're from a source that's not me. You know, I'll tell you if the source is me. But most of the time, you know, anything I say is fact. And that's everything I bring to the table as an individual. And like I said, I wanted to do this to be able to get this message out to the right people. Because like I said before, I received an email this week, or a response that I got back this week, and I wasn't necessarily happy about it, and I don't like to be dodged. Okay, guys? And it's not to pick on anybody personally, but me as an individual, me as a full-time, workforce person, me as a graduate from St. Peter's University, I have an education. I was raised the right way. There's a certain way you speak to people, especially in the business world. Things get mixed up through email, through text, and it's always better to do a face-to-face or even a phone call. And I feel at this point in time, and it's not confirmed, nobody's ever said it to me, but this is me speaking my mind. This is my show. This is America. Hence why I said, make gears great again. We are open to say what we want when we want. And I feel like I just need that opportunity to get the phone call, to get an in-person conversation or an interview, to clear up any nonsense that may be out there at this point in time that may affect me positive-wise or positivity-wise or whatever you want to call it, or negative-wise. I want to be able to clear up whatever it is that will affect me by not getting on the main screen. Because honestly, at this point, guys, regardless of the situation, I'm going to continue with my show. Obviously, tonight was a big opportunity with Payday GG. They have a lot in the works that they were talking about. They're not only going to be having their own tournaments. We're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars are going to be invested into tournaments, into a platform. And guess what? They realize the talent and the entertainment that I bring. The numbers have been spiking on my show. And again, that's not me. That's you guys. That's everybody watching this. That's talking on LinkedIn. That's Facebook. That's Snapchat. That's, unfortunately, I don't have Instagram, but that's Twitter. Twitter being the main force of my promotion for myself, or the marketing for myself as an individual. And I wouldn't be where I'm at without you guys. And I'm talking about friends. I'm talking about family. I'm talking about fans. Just people who jump into my stream, entertain, find me entertaining, and end up following my stream. And once you guys become a follower of my stream and I get to know you, whether it's at an event, whether it's through Twitter, through a basic direct message, now you are somebody that I personally know and somebody that I will be there for you. I will talk to you. And I tend to call myself a fan favorite because I've always been. I've never had that professional mentality where it's, now I'm pro, now you change up. Now we're not 100% anymore with people. We change up. Don't talk to me. I'm better than you, this and that. I'll tell you one thing, guys. Nobody is better than anybody, okay? We've all had our good times in lives. We've all had our bad times in lives. We've all been in rough situations, and we've all been in good situations. And if you haven't been in a bad situation, you probably will in life. But listen to me, and listen to me closely. When you're in that bad time of your life, or whatever it is, you're hurting, just remember that you're not only here for yourself, but you're here for your friends. You're here for your family, and you're here for a reason. You were put on this planet to make something of yourself. So as an individual, you have to go out there and get that, whatever it is, whatever makes you happy, whatever will bring you to happiness. And that's what I like to bring on the show. Yeah, I like to be funny. Yeah, I like to trash talk here and there, and I like to say my nonsense. I like to be entertaining. Who doesn't? I know there's some people who are pretty dry, and I would name a few, but we're going to keep this as political as possible. Because like I said, guys, this is the State of the Esports Address, and you're speaking to me, NJCUBANO, and you're getting the real rawness right now. And again, this video was put on tonight for a reason, and this is my shout out to eSportsGears. This is my shout out to the coalition. They know me. I know them. Okay? We all know each other. The esports world is big, but it's also very small. Everybody knows each other. Everybody talks to each other behind the scenes. I've been there. I've done that. I've been involved with it for 10 plus years now. I've been a pro gamer. I've been in on interviews and meetings behind the scenes with certain people. I know how it goes. And that's why I felt the need to make this video. Because again, for the people that aren't necessarily a fan of mine, this is for you. Because like I said, I don't have any nonsense for that. This is just my way of getting it out there without having to, send an email or send a direct message. I like to be able to talk to people one-on-one. I'm a face-to-face kind of guy. You know, I feel like you'll get the realness out of me, I'll get the realness out of you, or I'll be able to see if you're lying to me, because most people know, and I don't make it publicly known, what I do for a living, and emails are the worst way to communicate, whether it's for a positive reason or a negative reason, because so many things get lost in translation, and I'm not that guy, you know? And I feel like I deserve more than just an email. I think I deserve more of a conversation or something over the phone. And I'm not used to the whole running around nonsense and giving a fake response or giving an interest that's not necessarily going to happen, but it sounds politically correct, so people do it. You know, if I don't have a chance at this, I'd rather know sooner than later, because I don't want to waste my time on this. And like I said, guys, regardless, I do my show. My show has been blasting up. I've been doing extremely well with it. Like I said, the numbers over the last 3 episodes are out of this world. You know, for me personally, not doing this full time, not even part time. This is a couple hours a week. You know, I had 350 concurrent viewers 2 episodes ago. I have over 700 views on that episode as well. And that's all great news for myself and my personal development and me, you know, developing as an individual. But the end goal is to get on the main show, and I don't know what else to say. And to everybody that's in here in the chat, you know, I love you guys for being here and watching this, because of course it's always good to watch a live. You always get the real reaction firsthand. You're not watching it off of a video. And another thing I wanted to address, because Geo fears, you brought up a good point, and I'm not going to say any names, but there are some members on the staff that currently work the commentating desk, casting desk, whatever you want to call it. And this is for you guys, okay? And you guys know me, but I know a lot of you guys will never talk to me one-on-one or even in person, which is terrible. What did I do to not deserve that? I guess that's all I can really say. You know, I have to go through other people to speak to you. And, you know, to get back on track with it, this is for everybody that's working. I know you guys have a specific reason why you don't like me or why I'm not on the show. I see it. I hear about it. I have people behind the scenes. I know it all. You know, I'm putting it all out there. I'm playing all my cards tonight. I know it all. I hear it all. Remember, it sounds corny, but if you know me, you know, it does help what I do for a living. It does help, but, you know, I want to crush that, whoever it is, you know, that has something negative against me. You know, there is one person that I feel is holding me back big time. Give no names, ever. I'll never give names. But, you know, if you guys do hear this, and I probably will DM you this directly, because, again, I like to hit problems straight on, okay? I don't go around. I don't hide. I don't pretend. I don't lie to you. I'll go head on with you. And why I go head on is because I get the best reaction out of you. I get the realness out of you. And if you don't feel like you can give that to me, I'll get it out of you. That's it. That's all it is. I'll get it out of you. So guys, I don't want to go too much longer into this. But again, thank you all for watching this. This is the eSports state address for hashtag Make Gears Great Again, from your ambassador himself, Gears of War ambassador, NJCUBANO. Guys, thank you for watching, and I will be live next Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always, there'll be music, there'll be talking, there'll be intel, there'll be nonsense, there'll be drama, there'll be facts, there'll be opinions. But in the end, it's all entertaining, and it's all within fun. For anybody that ever watches my show or that knows me, I never mean anything bad or never wish bad on anybody, because I'll tell you one thing, guys, and I told you a lot of things, but there's always something called karma. And, you know, I personally believe in it. My grandmother was a big believer in that, is that karma will always come back to you, okay? And that's why I personally always try to work on myself as an individual, because, again, I am nowhere near perfect. Nobody's perfect. If somebody says they're perfect, they're a liar, and you got to tell them to their face, because somebody like that will never learn. But I'm not perfect. I always try to work on myself. And if I did something wrong to you, if I ever said something wrong to you, please, 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 tell me. Don't go behind my back. Please tell me. Come to me. You know where to find me on Twitter. You know where to find me on Twitch. You know, let's talk it out. I'll give you my personal number, whoever it is. It doesn't matter. But just give me that opportunity to at least give you what I have, or at least tell you what I have. Because again, I don't like to be shortchanged. I don't like to be, you know, dismissed because of something that I was never, you know, never really had a chance at. You know, everyone deserves a fair chance. And somebody such as myself, somebody who's as opinionated as I am, as entertaining as I am, I mean, I'm just going to be honest, you know, not putting me on your show, and this goes for any show, hurts you. Because again, I'll play nice. I promise I'll play nice. I know that was something that came up in a couple of meetings behind the scenes about, can he really play nice? Funny part was nobody ever talked to me. Everyone went behind each other and talked to each other, but never talked to me, the source. That's bad business. You don't do that. You always want to talk to that person. You always want to talk to them and explain to them what the goods and bads are about you. And I've never been given that opportunity. So that's another reason why I made this video, obviously. But I think that's it, guys. I'm not going to go on. I just wanted to be able to voice my opinion and get this out on Twitter by tonight, more than likely. But please, guys, I do have a tweet out that explains that I definitely submitted my application. It's probably one of the first tweets, or I probably pinned it on my page. But if you have Twitter, go on there at NJCUBANO, throw me a favorite, throw me a retweet, show me some love, because in the end, it's all about who you know. That's just a fact of life, unfortunately, in society. It's not necessarily what you bring to the table, but I think it's who you know. And that's not necessarily fair, and I'm not talking about myself, I'm talking about everybody as a whole in society, is that you have to be able to look at somebody for what they bring to the table, for their goods, their bads, their positives, their negatives, whatever it is. Because again, nobody is perfect, and we all have something to bring to the table. We all have specialties that we're really, really good at. I may not necessarily be the best analyst, but I am a very damn good talker. I'll tell you that. I'll talk the hell out of anything. You give me a topic, you give me a player, you give me something, anything, and I'll give you nothing but entertainment and love at the same time. Entertainment and love. Baller, I think you'd make one of the best commentators, no lie. You're a natural, to be honest. Baller, now, that's somebody we need in life. That's somebody who honestly made me feel good about myself. So tonight, you know, when I get ready to go to bed, Baller, I'm going to be thinking about you. Hashtag no homo. But Baller, I'm going to be thinking about you. And that positive reinforcement is going to stay with me. Regardless of whatever happens, I'm going to say, you know what? There's people out there that believe in me. That believe in me as an individual. That believe in me as an entertainer. That believe in me as a preacher. And I thrive for that. I absolutely thrive for that. I'm not kidding with you. That's something good. I think we all need that in life. We all need somebody to be positive reinforcement for us, because it not only helps us mentally, it helps us physically, and it helps us become better individuals. You know, you want to be given facts in life. You know, you may not necessarily want to hear certain things in life, or you may want to hear things in life, but you need both to grow as an individual and to better yourself in life. You know, we can't always just hear the good things about us. We have to hear the bad things. And that's a big reason why I'm here tonight. Because if I did any bad, if I wronged anybody, if anybody feels a type of way, please let me know. Because like I said before, I won't know until you tell me. That's just the way it goes, unfortunately. And if this video doesn't do that for everybody out there, I really, really hope I get an email or I get a call or something like that. But it's up to you guys to help me out. It's up to you guys to be able to retweet this video when I get it up there and to be able to talk about it. Because like I said, it's all about who you know. And I'm here for you guys. I'm here for the community. I'm here for the entertainment solely. I'm not here to butter anybody up. I'm not that guy, and I never will be that guy. I'm not going to butter you up because you like to be buttered up. I'm going to give you hard work. I'm going to give you dedication. I'm going to give you motivation. I'm not only going to work on myself, I'm going to work on everybody. I'm going to get everybody hyped up. I'm going to get everybody in the zone. I'm going to spice it up a little bit. You know, we need entertainment. We need excitement. Gears is currently in the best stage it's ever been. The most money, the most events, 2 seasons already. Hopefully we can bring a season 3. But, you know, we're not only worried about that, but we're worried about numbers. We're worried about viewers. We're worried about the teams. There's so much more that goes into esports, and I'm only a peon in the game. But you know what? I'm a pretty goddamn good peon in this game, and you better best believe it that this peon is going to make it to the top, because I've been there, I've done that, and I'm too stubborn to fail. So guys, that's it. I'm done. No more talking. And before I let you guys go, I'm just going to play my music. I'm going to get a little bit hyped for everybody in here until I cut it off. But again, guys, thank you all for being here. Make sure you follow the stream. Make sure you follow me at Twitter, at NJCUBANO. I will have this video up tonight. We will call it the State of the Esports Address by NJCUBANO live on Gears of War RosterMania. Again, I will be live next week, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday. If not Thursday, Wednesday after fight night. It just all depends on who's streaming. I don't like to affect anybody's shows. I'm not here to ruin anybody. I'm here to help the community grow as an individual. But I think that's it for me, guys. Thank you. The professional NJCUBANO is done. We'll play one song and then I'm out of here. If you guys have any questions, concerns, comments, DM me, message me on Twitch. But that is it for me. Thank you all and enjoy the last show, the last song of the night.
Hotel music, hotel music, hotel music, hotel music, hotel music, hotel music.
This is how I sit in my chair like Scarface. Levitz, appreciate the subscribe, brother. I love you. Thank you. I can't wait to smoke this bad boy. Real Cuban. It's going down this weekend. God damn. God damn. I gotta. Woo! Woo! That's it, guys. That's all I have. There's no more. Hashtag make Gears great again. I'll see you guys next week. Have a good night. I love you. And thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you on YouTube soon enough. Good night.